Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, The State of Our World on Sunday, June 13th, 2021. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Well, the coronavirus is still with us. It's reigning supreme. Still have a problem with people wearing masks, not trusting the data, only when I have to, all kinds of the regular stuff. They don't want to practice social distancing. Now, we know that states led by Republicans, Republican legislatures, Republican governors, are trying to keep people who won't vote for them from voting. So they're trying to put in all kinds of crazy voter ID laws, cutting down on early voting, voting locations, cutting down on mail-in ballot use, and they're trying to basically wipe out democracy. So what's that all about? I don't know. It's a really bad situation. We have an attorney general now, Merrick Garland, and a Mr. Clark, who's going to be a civil rights head the civil rights division of the Justice Department. So hopefully they'll be able to counter these state laws that are trying to keep people, black and brown people, from voting. I sure hope so. Now, the United States has blanket support for Israel and Israel's policies, even after the recent war with the Palestinians in Gaza. And this was just the Israel policy, Israel government sending the Israeli Defense Forces in. But now we have a situation where Israeli forces have gone into the West Bank and killed 3 Palestinians during a pre-dawn undercover raid on Wednesday. The Israelis were dressed to look like Palestinians, and those who killed included 2 military intelligence officers with the Palestinian Authority, and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas condemned what he called a dangerous Israeli escalation. Israeli forces also raided the headquarters of the Palestinian Union of Health Workers Committee and ordered the group's Ramallah office to remain closed for 6 months. Amnesty International has warned that Israel's action could have catastrophic consequences for Palestinians needing health care. I totally agree. But that's the way it is. Now, also, we found, I think the story was broke by the New York Times. Trump administration secretly seized private data from 2 Democratic lawmakers. The New York Times reported the Trump administration secretly unsubpoenaed and seized data of 2 prominent Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee, Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell. Now, as well as their staff, aides, and family members, including a minor. Schiff described the move as a terrible abuse of power. The Justice Department forced Apple to hand over the records and then placed a gag order on the company, preventing it from informing the lawmakers until last month. The Trump administration also seized records from reporters at the Washington Post, New York Times, and CNN as part of a sweeping probe into government leaks. Now, to date, the Democrats have spoken out against this and condemned it in Congress, but the Republicans in Congress have not said anything about this. So this is kind of like Nixon. Nixon 2.0. I know we have a lot of problems, but it's really crazy this is going on here. But we'd like to see some bipartisanship on this among all the parties. Nixon did this in 1972, and he was ousted. He resigned, but he didn't have any consequences. But many of his cabinet members, staff, etc., went to jail. So the same thing would be happening to Trump's people. I hope so. This is really a double standard we're having here. Okay, now, how about a little music? Okay, the song I'd like to sing today is called Another You. There's a new world somewhere they call the Promised Land, and I'll be there someday if you hold my hand. I just need your love beside me, no matter what I do, for I know I'll never find another you. If they gave me a fortune, my pleasure would be small. I would lose it all tomorrow and never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. When I walk through the storm, you'll be my guide, be my guide. Okay, that's some of it. Another You, I believe that was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group. And so I hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Sunday, June 13, 2021, for another meeting of Caroline Speaks the State of the World. Hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow evening. And in the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself and others. Only I got when you have to. Practice social distancing, wear a mask. When a virus vaccine is available for you and it's safe for you to take it, I would encourage you to take it. I took mine on May 27th. I did have sore arms, not just arm, but arms right and left. But that's all cleared up now, so I am happy to be protected. Now I just have to keep an eye out for when the booster will be available. Okay, thank you very much. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Stay safe.